If I can get ties, hold it. 100 round. Feel it like I'm on 10.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Dances by him. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion.
Griffin. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. When you look at this Packers defense, they were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come pretty well that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Griffin. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
A nice run here early on. It does take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Montgomery. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the 1st half of the season. 71 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
Running it, Washington. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The Steelers at 7-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Griffin to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen and second down.
You look at this Packers defense.
Yeah, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. A very solid gain of 27.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Finds Tutin out of the backfield.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now it's Griffin.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Everett. That is scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Second and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Love looking to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that will bring up third and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Schmidt. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
On the move past the 40.
And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That's another Packers first down.
No score after one on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Schmidt. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Play fake. Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he finds Montgomery complete. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st down, Schmidt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They go bootleg. Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
60.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Griffin. And he finds Austin complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Griffin. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Out of the gun, Griffin. They'll get this out to Tootin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen.
Bashir Tootin, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to get him another first down here as he's able to dive forward to get as much as he can. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle they go. Everett. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Griffin. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Points, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll run on first down. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely up.
And that's caught inside the 30. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Griffin. He's got it. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Love from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
70, Timberwolf.
Here's Love. Now they'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
70.
To throw now. Here's Love. Allen here on the screen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for our Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuint Allen. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a third down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
92.
Now Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
Alert! Alert!
First down, Green Bay.
Now a handoff up the middle. Schmidt. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Let's go now. Hey, set up. Steady.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Steady.
Throwing. Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go, here we go.
try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Love now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going.
There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Bashaw Tutton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Lux with the extra point. And that will level the playing field at 17-all. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On the return, Austin. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try the left side. Everett. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. 60 Vices, 60 Vices. Let's go.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here we go. Ready, right?
On first down, Schmidt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. That's taken in by Golden. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Packers first down.
Ready?
First and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. It's Griffin. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Schmidt.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Love looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have the chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Let's go. Take off.
Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Finds Truton out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
It's fourth down.
Here we go. It's Griffin on fourth down. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Griffin. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Griffin. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Now Griffin. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Bashir Tootin from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. What's good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 36-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's caught left side by Neighbors.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now Griffin. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Marshall. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Throwing now is Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 19, Charger, 19.
Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Love. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Love looking to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Now Love. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have Packers first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Love looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schmidt. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Panthers 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Love. Montgomery, another target and catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking 18.
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Hutco. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts him in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Well, win it right now, have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
One last shot now for Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down. He's sacked before he can get rid of the football. And they remain down by a point. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Oh, he shifts past him.
So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about, in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they have the ball when the clock hits 0.
So for Pittsburgh, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your meat